everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another vlog. It's another work day in my life. Currently 6:55 a.m. and I'm about to clock in for the day. I start work at 7 in the morning every morning, so I like to get to my laptop a few minutes early so that I'm ready to go as soon as the clock hits 7. Taking a look at my calendar, and it's looking like a pretty chill, laid back work day for the most part. Just a ton of busy work besides a meeting that happened at 11 a.m. which is actually a training. I've been having a lot of trainings this week because I'm actually going to be taking on a few more tasks onto my plate following next week. And so I have been learning a lot, digesting a lot of info, but I'm super excited to just keep gaining more knowledge on my position and what I can do to amplify my team and just learn all the ropes. Super excited, but besides that, nothing too crazy going on. I think just like some end of week things that I want to wrap up, and then busying myself with finding some new influencers to add to our gifting list. That's basically what I'm working on this morning. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put my head down and get to work. So let's get to it, and I'll chat with you guys during my lunch. Hi guys, it's now my lunchtime, currently 1 p.m. A lot later than I would typically take like my 30-minute lunch break. This morning I just had a working lunch because I knew I wanted to go grab something to eat in the afternoon for like my lunch. I'm gonna actually go run to a sandwich shop, a local one here in my town. My music. And we're gonna grab my lunch of the day. I'm so excited. Had a little yoga roll this morning so that I could ball out for my lunch. I'm ready to munch on a Dutch crunch sandwich. So let's head over and I'll chat with you guys when we're there. Sandwich has been secured. You're also gonna have to disregard my AC. It is such a hot day today. I think it's gonna get up to like 85 and I'm still in sweatpants, which I didn't really think that through, but I came exactly as they were taking my sandwich out of the kitchen, so I'm so excited to have my fresh sandwich. I'm planning to have like half right now during my lunchtime. I am so excited. This is what I got. I got a 1 meat sandwich on a Dutch crunch roll, but I got turkey in here, provolone cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, spinach for some extra greens, and then I got some light mayo and like garlic sauce because garlic sauce is so good from here. I'm gonna actually try it right now. Nothing like a fresh sandwich on a hot day. But work has been pretty good today. As of right now, I have like 2 hours left of work once I clock back in for the day. Just kind of like behind the scenes busy work. I had my training, which went really, really well. I'm really just excited to get more into like the behind the scenes of the gifting process. I love getting more involved. And I feel like even a few months ago, I was just like thinking about how I wanted to get more involved within my role, how I wanted to take some more things on to feel more responsible and feel like I'm playing a bigger part. So yeah, once I clock back in at home, just gonna continue with my busy work, finding new influencers. But also, oh my gosh, you might have seen this morning when I was getting ready, I have nubs again. Low-key sad, but honestly my nails needed it. I feel like my nails have been pretty healthy, even though I've been doing my nails consecutively for like the last 4 months. Ever since January, I decided to cut them down again and take them off completely. I was kind of at a crossroads because I was like, okay, either I can do my nails now and then have them for 3 weeks and then redo them before I go on vacation at the end of May, or redo them twice before that. I don't know, it was just like getting in my head about it. And then also one of my nails had actually broken. This one right here, she's a little bit nubbier than the rest. It broke the day before I took my nails off, and I was like, you know what, this really set it for me on taking them all off and just cutting them all down so that they can just like grow naturally by themselves, not be impeded by any builder gel or any gel of that sorts. And so I have fresh nubs for like the next 3 weeks, but my camera's not overheating because it's so hot in this car. So I'm gonna go ahead, drive home, eat my lunch, clock back into work, and then I'll probably chat with you guys post work after 3:30. So I'll see you guys very soon. All done with the 9 to 5 today. I'm finally off of work. It's currently 3:30 p.m. and I'm actually gonna go in and get ready for the rest of my day now. Before I get ready for my workout class later tonight, I'm actually just gonna get dressed out of this, do a little bit of heavy lifting. Today I had to move my ginormous pile of clothes from my couch over to my bed. So I haven't shown you guys that area during this entire video because it's messy. And so that is genuinely just like pushing me to want to get this progress of the wardrobe going. If you haven't been updated in my latest videos, I've been talking about some like room renovation, room updates that I've been working on. I have my rug down, I have my headboard on. Now we gotta move on to my wardrobe, and it's gonna be a long task for sure. And I don't think I'm really gonna get it done today, but I wanna get a lot of the moving pieces up here and up to my room. And so I think for like the next half hour before I gotta head out the door for Pilates tonight, I want to go ahead and get this baby going. Like I mentioned before, my wardrobe came in 2 different shipments, 2 different boxes. Each of them are about like 80 pounds. And my dad's not home, so I can't really get him to like help me bring it up to my room. And also like the boxes are really dusty, so I don't want to get my workouts out dirty or this dirty since these are light colors. So let me grab something to change it into right now. Picked out some pieces that I wouldn't mind getting like black dust all over because they're black. I'm just gonna change it into this little 5 Sauce concert tee right here and some black shorts. Okay, we're dressed with my hair up. It's a hot day, but we're gonna do this and we're gonna make some progress. Let's go. 20 minutes later, I unboxed one of the boxes and took everything out of that one. I also grabbed myself a little Alani drink on the way back up to my room. One of my favorite flavors, might I say. I was drinking it yesterday, didn't finish her up, so I was like, you know what, I'll save half for tomorrow when I go to Pilates. Today's finally that day. Low-key, I kind of like when it sits like after a day because it's not as carbonated as the day before. I love this flavor so freaking much. But it's time to get ready for Pilates. Let me grab what I want to wear for Pilates. All right, here's what we're going with for my cardio class. I grabbed 2 different cover-ups because after Pilates, I actually want to head over to the new little Barnes & Noble store here in my hometown. So when I finish up some editing, I finished editing my video like the bulk of it yesterday, but I have to do the final edits and upload and everything. So I want to go over there, like sit for a little while, just like soak in the ambiance because I feel like I'm always just cooped up here at home, especially when it comes to editing. So I feel like being there will let my creative juices flow a little more. So we're gonna either throw the sweater or jean jacket on top of it. But as for the set that I'm wearing, I'm doing this one right here from Lululemon, my favorite and only Lulu set. It's literally the cutest thing ever. I just have this 1 shoulder top here along with the matching biker shorts, the prettiest spring color. So let's get dressed. Excuse little water droplets. This is sitting on my sink. As for socks, we're gonna throw on these little crew ones here. These are some of my favorite Pilates socks ever. Just have little bows on them and say grateful and gorgeous. Alrighty, before we go, I have to do some last minute touches. I'm gonna redo my ponytail because I threw her up kind of willy-nilly. Like I said, today is my cardio class. Very excited to just get on that jumping board at the studio and jump away all of my worries and stressors. Also, kind of random, this week they actually just announced the cast for the upcoming television show adaptation of the Off-Campus book series. A few months ago, I actually did read the first book in the series, but I didn't love it, so I never finished her up. But low-key, now that the TV show is coming out based on the books, I feel like I want to read it just so I could be like engrossed in the world before it comes out. I feel like it's probably not going to come out until next year since they just released the casting, and so I have some time, but I definitely want to put it back on my radar now that like we have kind of the characters that are going to be playing it in the TV show. I feel like I'll be able to like have something to relate to like face-wise and everything, so I might have to get back into it. We'll see. Hair is all done. Literally nothing crazy. I have 5 minutes before I want to head out, so I'm just gonna put on some more deodorant and then throw on some body spray. This is the Little Janiero number 59. One of my faves, like the perfect vanilla little scent. And I also brought 2 bags in here with me because I'm gonna transfer stuff over from this bag to this bag because I am gonna hopefully be going to Barnes & Noble after Pilates. I'm gonna take a bigger bag so I can take my laptop and all my editing stuff. So we're just gonna move everything over. Have a little lip balm. Both of these I actually got from Lexi for my birthday. Thank you again, Miss Lexi. I have some hand sanitizer. I think that's everything I really want to put in here from this bag. I'll also put my body mist in so I can do a little spritz before going to the store. And then one last thing before I finish packing her up, I'm gonna choose my cover up. I'm kind of leaning towards sweater. Look to the mirror, it's cozy, it's cute. I think it's gonna have to work. And then lastly, I'm gonna put on my Apple Watch. Phone in hand, Alani in hand, bag in hand. Let's grab my laptop. I feel so excited that we're going on a little excursion. I've been to this Barnes & Noble before and it's so cute. It's so vibey in there. It feels like such a little cafe. I hope it's not too busy later when I go. Even if I can't find a little spot in the cafe, I'll go like sit down at one of the chairs. In the store, I don't know, it's just like the perfect little place to be. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like if I was still in high school, I would have loved to go there like to study for finals. We're pretty much ready to go. Here's the outfit. I think I'm gonna throw some clogs on to finish her all up, but I'm feeling so cutie. Let's go work out and then I'll chat with you guys after the fact when they're going over to Barnes & Noble. Hi you guys, made it out of Pilates. Such a good class. It was low-key hard, but I'm so proud of myself for sticking through and pushing as hard as I could. Also, this lighting, she's not great, but she's gonna have to do. And I got a little extra lip balm. I also wish that I had one of those like Tower 28 sprays, or even the dupe from Amazon. My coworker was talking about it, because I haven't really seen it as a priority, like spraying my face down after a workout, just because typically I go home and shower right away. On days like this when I want to go out and about, like I'm going to Barnes & Noble now, I wish I had a spray so my face didn't feel super sticky or gross. We're gonna do a little spritz before we go in. Also, on the drive here, I realized that Mama's didn't bring any headphones. And for editing a video, kind of necessary. I don't want to seem obnoxious just like playing my video out loud and trying to finish editing it. Also, low-key, like I was saying, I kind of just have the final edits to do, just some text, some music, and then just like exporting it and getting it up. And so I think I'm gonna full send it and go anyways. We'll see. Also, it's looking pretty busy in there, so we're gonna try to find a little place to sit my little booty down and get this done. I'm so excited to feel so studious, but let's head inside and get right to business, shall we? It's later in the evening, almost about to be 11 p.m. actually. Later than I thought I would be in bed, to be honest, but we're all cozied up and ready to finish off our day. After Barnes & Noble, I came home, had some dinner, and ended up having some chicken salad, and then it was time for me to take my everything shower. I've been waiting for this all week long, almost. I washed my hair, all the things, and then also after my showers, I showed you guys, I actually used the Janiero body oil that they sent over. I used it in combination with the matching scent, and literally I feel like it made my skin look so glowy, especially right after the shower. But I feel like it just makes my skin feel so soft, so supple, and I'm definitely gonna be adding that into my routine. I basically just mixed the oil and lotion in my hands and then applied it to my skin, and I feel like it worked fairly well. I've also seen some people like apply the oil right after getting out of the shower, like when they're all wet, apply the oil, wait for your body to dry, and then put the lotion. And I feel like that has also been a method that I've been wanting to do, so definitely next time I have to try that out. But for now, I really enjoyed it and I can't wait to keep using it. I did that and now I'm here. I also took the liberty to separate on my laundry because I'm gonna do laundry during work tomorrow. That's a whole nother thing. For now, it's time to head to bed. I'm gonna finish off my night by reading on my Kindle. I honestly haven't had too much time this week, especially at night, to read, because I feel like I've kind of been going to bed really late, like 11, almost 12 a.m. every single night. And so by the time like I'm off my phone for the night, I'm like, you know what, it's time to lay my head to rest. Like I can't read right now, or else I'm gonna stay up reading. But tonight I'm gonna read a little bit, and then definitely this weekend I'm going to keep going at my book. I'm still reading Say You'll Remember Me. I'm currently at 56%, page 194. To be honest, I think tomorrow during work I might also play like the audiobook, because I have Spotify Premium, so you have like a few listening hours I think of audiobooks a month, and so I might play some of the audiobook tomorrow while I'm working, just so that I can get through more of it, since I really want to get through this one so I can get on to my next book by Lila Sage. Honestly, I feel like now that I've kind of been taking breaks with reading this too, I'm kind of enjoying it more as I'm reading. Since I'm taking breaks, it doesn't feel as fast paced as it would have if I was just like reading the book straight through. Ew, there's a spider on my wall. 1 second. Okay, very scary. Sorry for the intermission. I just killed a spider. I swear, one day I'm just gonna get this room like exterminated. Anywho, that being said, it's time to go to bed. I think that was a big sign. Thank you all so much for watching this week's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for new videos every single week. I can't wait to see you guys all in my next one. I have a very exciting next vlog. You guys are not gonna expect it. But I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.